Mm. Y'all. I got some tea to share with y'all tonight. Yes, I do. But apparently my tea is not that hot because this voice is still very ashy. My bad about that. But y'all, sis is going through it, okay? And I'm just gonna jump into it. But before I do that, real quick, hold on, y'all. Before I do that, right? I am adding more to this mixture because it's running low. You can always tell it's running low when that oil gets to come out more than the water. So you want to dilute it and get it a good amount of mixture. So I'll be adding some rose water. I'll be adding some rosemary essential oil. I will also be adding some lavender essential oil and some peppermint essential oil to the mix. And already pre-existing is almond oil and baobab oil, which I told you about the baobab oil in my last video. Okay, so anywho, I'm just gonna get the talking because it's like this is like somewhat of a vent. Oh, I just wasted my water. Now I'm about to die. This is literally the cheapest water you can find. Rose water you can find. Actually, look, it's all in my lap. Crap. You can actually get this. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator now that I'm done with. Oh, my legs feel so refreshing now. You can get that. I purchased that on Amazon. And it's literally the cheapest rose water you can find. And you can get 4 bottles of those for like $17. So, yeah. And I think I'm going to add like, let's see, because these essential oils are really strong, so you don't need to add much. I hope that was like 10 drops or so. Yeah, essential oils are extremely strong, so you don't need to add a lot of it, just like 5 to 10 drops and you good. But anywho, I purchased these from Kmart. They're going out of business, and I got these for like $4 or $3 and some change. It smells really good too. And this peppermint oil, child, I got it for $2 and some change because they're going out of business. And I was like, let me just rack up with the stuff that I know promotes healthy hair and growth. Period. Okay. That came out kind of fast, so we're just gonna leave that like that. But anyway, I've been going through it this week, you guys, because 2 people that I love very, very, very much. Pick that up. 2 people that I love very, very, very much. Like, I love them to the core. Like, hates me the most. You know what I mean? Because of my love for them. And I don't know, you guys. It's like, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's not a good feeling. Because I feel like I'm getting mistreated and I shouldn't be. You feel me? Like, I'm going to entitle this Hurt People Hurt People. You know what I mean? That's what I'm taking it as. That's what I'm taking their aggression towards me as. But don't get me wrong. You know, I bite back. You know what I mean? But it still hurts because anything that I say or do is done out of love. I'm never doing anything out of malicious intent. My heart is very pure, like very pure. It will take a lot for me to do something out of malicious intent. Like, seriously, like, even if I'm like snapping back at you, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just gonna think about it like, well, let me delete that and not be that harsh, you know what I mean? But still get my point and aggression out at the same time, you know what I mean? So, anywho, I feel like, well, a lot of times you guys heard me say, oh, my personality's not the best, or, oh, maybe I'm not the best person, or I'm hard to get along with, or I'm not a people person. And I realize I say that because that's what's been said to me by the people that I love a lot. And it's because of my passion. I'm very passionate. I'm a very passionate individual about everything that I say and do. You feel me? So if I want the best for me or a loved one, you know what I mean? Then I'm going to deliver that message very passionately. So if I see something that you doing that you shouldn't be doing kind of thing, I'm going to call you out on it. Real talk. I'm going to call you out on it with love. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to come all aggressive and, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to try a sweet approach about it at first. You know what I mean? Or if I, depending on how long I've been trying to do this, you know what I mean? But, it's just, I've been snapped on twice, publicly and privately, by two people that I love this week, you know what I mean, out of my passion for them. And I don't think that's fair. Like, I don't think that's fair, because I'm getting rejected, I'm getting scolded at, you know what I mean, all because I care about them, you know what I mean. And at times I feel like I care about them more than they care about themselves, you know what I mean. So yeah, it hurts, but like I said, I bite back. And with one of them, I've been going through this with them forever. Well, both of them forever, but one more than the other. And I'm just at a point where I'm going to just love you from a distance. And then the other one is like, you've reached and you're getting kind of close there, buddy. So, yeah, guys, I don't know. Like, I feel like their aggression is coming from hurt. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to make you stare at the truth. You know what I mean? And I don't like getting told the truth either all the time. You know what I mean? But I accept it, especially if it's coming from a good place, especially if it's real. You know what I mean? How you not going to take somebody speaking some real ish to you? You know what I mean? My life feels so good, y'all. So good. Look at God. Yeah, but how you not gonna take somebody speaking some real ish to you? Like, really, what is that about? What is that about? So, with that being said, hurt people, you know, because they're hurting or they're going through their own life frustrations and turmoils, which we all do, you know what I mean? Some people like to play the victim role, you know what I mean? And some people like to hurt people because they're trying to take that attention off of them, or because they don't want to accept their truth and they don't want to look at their truth. And if you're looking at me, you're looking at your truth, because I am definitely going to tell you about your truth. You feel me? And I know, like I said, I get told the same thing. And if it's real, I'll take it. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna deny it. I'll own up to my ish. Doesn't necessarily mean I have to like it. But I'm not gonna sit there and hurt you because you speaking some real ish. I'm not gonna sit there and blast you on some BS. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna backfire with a bunch of bull because you spit some real ish. Ooh, y'all see that shine, child? Yes. My locks feel so good. That was like seriously a dope mixture. So I have also, like I said, I have almond oil in here as well as the Boabab oil. And the Boabab oil has been introduced to you guys in my last video. So if you don't know, check it out. Read up on it. You feel me? Locks feel amazing, darling. But yeah, so like, this is from the other video too. Like, I haven't touched it since then and I'm trifling. But yeah, that's just really what I wanted to point out. You know what I mean? Why do hurt people hurt people? You know what I mean? And I feel like it's to deflect. You know what I mean? Especially when they're in the thick of things and you're calling them out on it, or you know what I mean, you're just being honest and they're just not ready to accept the truth. You know what I mean? Whether they know it or not. Like, there's people that are in denial, and then there's people that know what it is, but they just not ready to accept it. And I feel like with these people, it's just deflection. They're just not ready for their truth. And because I'm so passionate about it, my passion comes off aggressive. And I really try to be sensitive and try not to be insensitive, because I have been told in the past that I am insensitive. So I try my hardest. But then it comes to a point where you just like done trying to be sensitive because you're trying to get it through their thick skull that they seem to not comprehend. So you just tell it how it is in the most annoying way ever, because like, I'm still telling you and this is still happening and there's change that need to take place. I'm not trying to pressure anyone to changing or anything like that, but my thing is this: if you, a friend, a family, a loved one, someone close to me of mine, and I see you going down the wrong path, or if we're in a relationship and I see this relationship going down the wrong path, and I see what changes that need to be made, I'm going to call it out. If I see that you are effing up, I'm going to call you out. I'm not going to let you F up your life in front of me. I'm not going to let you ruin this relationship in front of me. Like, I'm going to speak on it. You know what I mean? So when I speak on it, it may not be what you want to hear at the time, but I'm just going to speak on it. So therefore, people don't be ready for that. People aren't good at communication. You know, some people they'd rather be surrounded by a bunch of fake individuals that's not going to call them out on their BS. You know what I mean? Like, let's just keep it real. Let's keep it 100. That's really how it is. You know what I mean? Like, people just like, they rather have people that are going to co-sign their BS and that's going to praise every little thing that they do. They rather have somebody that's a robot, somebody that's going to accept every little thing that they do, that's going to agree with every little thing that they do, and that's just not me. That's not me. That's not who I've ever been. That's not who I'll ever be. You know what I mean? So like, it's like it pisses them off that this is also what I've been told by these individuals. Oh, you think you so good, or you think, like, no, dog, I don't. But listen, you effing up. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm not good. I know I'm not perfect. And I know I be effing up in my own areas. But I can admit that. I can admit that I'm effing up. I'm not living in this fantasy world. Like, everything is all good. And, oh, everything is great that we got going on here. And there's nothing that needs to change within myself. Like, no, it's not like that over here. Like, I talk real-ish to myself every single day. And if I know that something is not right, I tell myself about it. Like, I'm really in touch with myself. I'm in touch with my emotions. I'm in touch with life. You know what I mean? I'm in touch with how I thrive off of it. I'm in touch with how the feedback that is given to me. I'm in touch with every bit of myself, okay? So therefore, there is no lying to myself. There is no facing the truth. You know what I mean? I face the truth. And when I say, you know, some people know the truth, they're just not ready to accept it. I know that because I've been there. You know what I mean? That's not saying you stupid or you blind. You're just not ready to accept the truth, because accepting the truth means change. You know what I mean? And some people just ain't ready for change. We all sick in this house. God bless you. But yeah, like, yeah, I feel like that's just what it is. And I feel like that's why hurt people, because they're hurt. You know what I mean? And they don't know how to effectively resolve their hurt. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, maybe they do know how to resolve it. Like I said, they just not ready to face that truth, because that truth would mean change, and they're not ready to change yet. A lot of people are afraid to change. In some aspects in life, I'm afraid to change too. You feel me? So I get it. Okay? Like, I get it. Like, I get it. I'm like one of the most understanding people ever. There's too much of a glare. But I'm like, I can't see myself, so I put my glasses on. But I am one of the most understanding people ever. And I don't think I get credit for it. And I don't think I'm given a fair chance at it, because my passion gets in the way. So they can't see that. It comes off as, oh, you're nagging, or oh, you always got something to say, or you always talking about me, or you think you better than. No, sweetheart, that's not it. Like, you're being destructive, and your destructive behavior is dangerous to yourself and those around you, and I'm trying to prevent that from happening. I'm not going to let you, I can't say I'm not going to let you, because I have no control over what you do, but I'm not going to know that you are living a certain type of way, and I won't once speak on it. My thing is, I believe in, you know, you don't have to pressure everybody, but you do have to let it be known. Just let it be known one time, because out of everybody that's around them, that's enabling their BS, that's watching them ruin their life, and, you know, living and thriving off of their success while they go downhill. You know what I mean? Nobody is telling them about themselves. So I believe in making sure that I am that one person that told you about yourself, because you may not hear it today, you may not hear it tomorrow, or maybe 5 years from now. I hope it doesn't take that long, but like maybe 5 years from now, you think back and like, wow, I know what she meant. And you know why? Because how many of us always say, oh, my mom was right, she always said this, that, and the third. Or my dad was right, he wasn't lying when he said this, and I didn't want to listen to him, but he was right about that. You know what I mean? We all been there. So I'm a firm believer in letting it be known, so that somebody whispered those words in their ear. They may not accept it right now, but there may become a day where they're just tired of it, and those words that you told them a year ago is now resonating in their head, and now they're thinking back, and that may be their first step to change. You feel me? Like, that's how that works. Some people are so caught up in their lifestyle that they don't even have time to sit back and think and process true reality. You know what I mean? Sometimes it takes longer for others. Somebody like me, if I don't like information that was given to me, like, I'll like blow out like right then and there. But 20 minutes, half hour later on that night, I'm thinking about it. Because like I said, I'm very in touch with myself, so it don't take long for somebody's words to catch up to me, especially if it was some real ish. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking about it and I'm like, yo, they was right. And I let them know. You know what I mean? But don't hurt the ones that love you, that are trying to save you, by just being there for you in the way that people who don't love you are. You know what I mean? Like, stop hurting us, because it starts to have an effect. You know what I mean? It starts to have an effect, and it's making it seem like damn, am I a bad person? Like, nah, I'm not a bad person for looking out for you. You know what I mean? Because while you're in la la freaking land with all these mother effers that are enjoying your la la freaking land, see you going downhill and sitting back and watching, I'm looking at you like, oh my God. Like, that's somebody I love, and I don't want that car to hit them, but they're heading straight towards that car. That's not what I want for my babies. That's not what I want. And I love them so much, but they flipped out on me. You know what I mean? And on some BS. Like, you know what I mean? People would say things just to make themselves look better than the truth you hit them with. So these people are calling me out my name, making up lies. You know what I mean? Trying to paint this picture that, oh, she's miserable, or, oh, you're crazy, and this, that, and third. Like, and it's really not that. Like, I'm all of these things because I'm looking out for you. I'm jealous now. I'm jealous because I want the best for you. That's what we call it now. Like, it's crazy. But you know, at the end of the day, hurt people. But I bite back. So watch your mother effing tongue. Okay? On that note, peace and love. Love and harmony. And be blessed. Yes.